You went from 150 to 166, 167, so almost 17 pounds. And if we take a look at your before and after picture, I mean, dude, this is 17 pounds of lean muscle tissue. You got more ripped. Your abs got more defined, your shoulders, your back, especially in your pecs. So, I mean, we just want to say that's a freaking huge transformation. All right, viewers, thanks so much for tuning in. We have a freaking badass testimonial right now from Mark. He's going to kind of go over his experience with visiting trainer. And Mark, thank you so much for joining in and kind of telling people of what you went through and how much you've achieved in a short time period. So just quick question overall, how was your overall experience with visiting trainer?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, for Joe's stuff, he's definitely an expert. He's very approachable. Some of the reasons I chose him, very knowledgeable all around in terms of what to do, whatever goal that you're trying to achieve, whether it's lose weight or gain weight. In my case, definitely. Yeah, I guess I could just kind of start from the where I started and
Yeah,
when I
heck yeah.
chose you and work, where I ended up. So yeah, I never really did the gym before. I was never a gym guy. I got a little bit of trauma early high school. I dropped weights on myself and I was I just never did it. Besides when I was forced to do it, never went to a gym. Never thought about I was classes and things, but never on my own. So, kind of reached a stage in my life where I was seeing some other my friends and for people getting bigger and bulking or whatever that is. And
Yep.
I've always kind of maintained on average about 150. I mean, just in that range. And I wanted to just see, I had a goal of 160s roughly that size just to see what it looked like. So decided to really buckle down and do that. Obviously,
Yeah.
did some research and found you on the new trainer.
Oh, that's good.
And I was set to do it. I was like, all right, this guy seems great. Like I said, approachable, knows his stuff.
You're like,
Very
let's do
happy.
it. You just
Yeah.
felt the vibe and it was like, all right, I trust this guy to transform my body, and we took it. So, I mean, again, I loved coaching you, so I thank you for that. So just to quickly recap, you started weighing in at 150. You were consistently weighing in at 150 pounds. I remember you said no matter what you did, you could not gain weight. I remember you used to say those words, and you weren't working out at all at the time because you were unmotivated. You were just simply unmotivated. You saw everyone else. You were 150. You were unmotivated. You couldn't gain weight. And I basically came in and told you, we are going to gain weight. It is very possible for you to get a lot of lean muscle tissue. You went from 150 to 166, 167, so almost 17 pounds. And if we take a look at your before and after picture, I mean, dude, this is 17 pounds of lean muscle tissue. You got more ripped. Your abs got more defined, your shoulders, your back, especially in your pecs. So, I mean, we just want to say that's a freaking huge transformation, and we were very proud of it. What is one thing you would tell somebody that hasn't joined the program yet, that's thinking of joining, for them to feel more comfortable about it?
Yeah. Good question. I'd say it's okay to not know what you're doing,
Yeah.
right? And that's exactly why you hire a coach, right? Like I said, I never went to the gym. I didn't know, the equipment seemed scary to me. There's also just you're there and all these big gym bros or gym
Yeah.
girls, and you're dude. So obviously Joe gives you very detailed as to what you need to do, how you need to do it, and reps all that. That made things very easy and clear for me, just to don't do that. The app was great. If I didn't know how to use the equipment, I learned to reach out to those directly or to have resources on the app, so that I made it very, when you break it down, very daunting to a very approachable solution to get for people.
Awesome. Well, I have just two last questions for you. What was your results strength wise, right? So you said you weren't working out much before. What happened after a few months on the program and then you starting to get introduced to the weights?
Yeah, I mean, I certainly definitely saw a lot of refinement. I felt a lot stronger. I definitely saw physically mirror getting bigger, and it felt good, right?
I guess.
It really does make a positive impact on your mental states, your motivation will go up, a variety of other health benefits, of course. It was definitely, at that time, a great way, a lot of stress that was going on in life, and the gym was an important aspect to do that.
Awesome. Last question for you, man. And I remember you did mention you had a little bit of gym anxiety because there's so many different equipment, bands, machines, you don't know what to do. And it's a headache, right? It's scary. It's very scary, especially when you're first going in. How did we overcome that fear, and how did we allow you to become more comfortable with you knowing what to do when you would get into the gym, and making sure, most importantly, that your technique was safe on each exercise?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if there's ever, like I said, I think the app is really great. Right?
Yep.
So I could go on, you click on a specific exercise, shows you a video. Here's how you view it. You give me a couple different angles, as to how that works. So that was really helpful. And then if I still didn't feel like I was doing something right, I would record myself and then send that off to Joe in a big bulk thing. He would
A
review
lot
it,
of bulk.
and then he would review it and say, "Hey, look, pull your arm up this way or push your shoulders back, whatever it is." And that really helps me. And I still think about that when I am going to the gym and working out. So just getting that real time feedback is really helpful.
Heck yeah, Mark.
Reducing that anxiety.
Dude, thank you so much for the kind words, man. We appreciate it a lot, and we enjoyed coaching you. Let us know if you have any questions, and that'll wrap this up. Thank you.